Oh my... The more that I dig into Blake Lively's complaint against Justin Baldoni, the more that I'm just... There is so much in this complaint, not a lawsuit yet. Lively filed a 10-claim complaint with the California Civil Rights Department. This is a move that's a precursor to a lawsuit. It is possible that the lawsuit might not happen if Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni come to an agreement. I obviously have no idea what an agreement would look like or what it would take for Blake Lively to not pursue a lawsuit, but even more new information that has not been made public yet, involving her husband and their children. As I previously shared, Blake Lively accused Justin Baldoni of a hostile work environment, of inappropriateness on many levels. He was not just her co-star, he was also the producer of the movie and director of the film It Ends With Us. She claims that he improvised kissing without consent. Eventually, they hired an intimacy coordinator. She claims that he confessed about having a corn addiction, that his producing partner showed Blake Lively inappropriate images, videos of his wife without clothes, that he would regularly talk about his conquests and his intimate relations, jokes that were inappropriate, etc., etc. Things were so bad that she demanded a letter, an agreement that Justin Baldoni would not retaliate against her if she resumed production on the movie, which had been halted due to the writer's strike. Well, in this legal complaint, Blake Lively alleges that retaliation did happen, that Justin Baldoni hired Johnny Depp's former fixer, his PR crisis manager, Melissa Nathan. She claims that they planted stories and manipulated social media to make her look bad. And it worked too well. So much so that Blake Lively in her complaint alleges the following. Quote, "The emotional impact on Miss Lively has been extreme, not only affecting her, but her family, including her husband and 4 children. There are days when she has struggled to get out of bed, and she frequently chooses not to venture outside in public. While she has fought to maintain her personal life and business interests behind closed doors, she has suffered from grief, fear, trauma, and extreme anxiety. She has also been experiencing repeated and painful physical symptoms as a result of this experience. Mr. Reynolds, too, has been affected mentally, physically, and professionally by his wife and children's pain. Worst of all, however, has been the impact on their young children, who have been traumatized and emotionally uprooted in ways that have substantially impacted their well-being." Boy, that is intense. Blake Lively's lawyers assert that she, quote, "never sought out conflict with Wayfarer, Mr. Baldoni, or Mr. Heath, his producing partner." She alleged that both Baldoni and his producing partner would walk in her trailer while she was undressing, while she was breastfeeding, without permission. She never sought conflict, but instead consistently attempted to speak up for a safe and respectful workplace privately in the hopes of protecting herself as well as the cast and crew without jeopardizing a film that she believed could make a difference in people's lives. And a reminder, the cast told the film's distributor, Sony, that they were not going to do any press with Justin Baldoni. the director of the movie, the lead actor, and they didn't. And they sided with her. So they say that the reason for making this complaint is she was just trying to protect herself and the cast and crew. Quote, in response, Mr. Baldoni, Mr. Heath, and those working for them sought to destroy Miss Lively and anyone else who knew the truth. Miss Lively's discovery of the full extent of the retaliatory campaign launched by the Wayfarer parties has left her with no choice. Through this complaint, Miss Lively seeks to set the record straight, to hold the Wayfarer parties and associates accountable, and to shine a light on this new form of retaliation so that it will not be used against any others who seek to stand up and speak out against harassment. Oh man, wow. And the complaint also claims that she brought up her HR concerns many times and they were, quote, rebuffed repeatedly. Also, my belief is the reason she's not suing Sony, the film's distributor, is because Sony did not participate in the PR takedown, the astroturfing, I believe is the term, of Blake Lively. Astroturfing is, quote, the deceptive practice of hiding the sponsors of an orchestrated message or organization to make it appear as though it originates from and is supported by unsolicited grassroots participants. And that Melissa Nathan was the mastermind of the astroturfing. Whew, my brain hurts. All right, y'all, thoughts on everything? Let me know in the comments section.